Okay, so now this video, another Back to Basics video, is going to be about how I highlight, and I'll show you some of my favorite highlighters that I use. Of course, a lot of them are from Mineral Maven, and if you want to see the ones that I'm talking about, you can go check out www.mineralmaven.etsy.com, and you can see what ones I am using on there. So first of all, I'll show you my favorite ones. My favorite ones are Mineral Maven's Snowy White. I love this one. Mineral Maven's Pearl Frosting, and this is the one that you see me use a lot around here. I actually use all of these around in that area. Mineral Maven Winter Rose. And this is a nice pink highlight. So this is really great. Like if you kind of like that 80s kind of flare in your highlighting, like that pink color. And then my new favorite, one of my new favorite ones is called I'll Never Tell. This is in a nude, a shimmery nude color. I don't know how well you can see it. It's really pretty, and it's great for highlighting. And then the other one that I use quite a bit is this e.l.f. Golden Peach stick thingy, all over stick thing. And I like it because I can just dab it and then blend it out. So I'm just going to show you, oh, and then for my eyes, my eye highlighting lately, I've been using this one a lot, and this is Mineral Maven Jaws. This is a matte white that's not released yet, and it won't be out for at least another week or two, but when it does come out, you're definitely going to want this because I heart it. Heart it. That was a crappy heart. That was also a crappy heart. So yeah, I'm just going to show you a little bit how to highlight your eyes, and then about how I do my face. So for my eyes, I'm going to use Mineral Maven Jaws, and I love, you can see the difference on this between my eyes, just how much brighter this looks compared to this eye. So you can definitely tell a difference. Just makes your eyebrows look more finished, and it just makes everything just. It's just like not wearing mascara or not wearing eyeliner. It just pulls everything together when you do a proper highlight. So I'm going to use a MAC pencil brush. You don't have to use a MAC pencil brush, but because my eye makeup's already done, I want to really control where I put this. So I'm just going to put a little bit on the tip of a pencil brush, and I'm just going to follow right along my eyebrow. Okay, I'll zoom in a little. That would not be zooming there. Okay, so now that I've done that on that part, I'm going to do the same thing to my inner corner. I'm just going to tap a little bit of this Jaws right on the inner corner here. You can see how that really has already brightened up my eye quite a bit. So now I'm going to take Mineral Maven's Pearl Frosting, and I'm going to take an e.l.f. eyeshadow brush. This is just their basic $1 eyeshadow brush. I use these for everything. I say that all the time. And I'm going to put just a tiny bit of this and put it underneath this and work it downwards a little. This will just kind of help blend it into my eye makeup that's already there. Okay, and this I'm not really worried about. You can work it out like this if you want a little. There. Now I'm going to do my face. You can see how my eyes like just definitely look way more finished compared to what this one looked before. So I'm going to highlight the rest of my face. Some people like to do their highlighting before blushing. I prefer it the other way around. I do my blush first. And if you're curious about what blush I'm using Mineral Maven's Tangelo. And it's just this really pretty shimmery, it's actually, it looks more orange than what it is. It's actually like a sheer peachy orange, and it's really pretty, and I really like it. And I don't know how well it comes across on camera. That's what that thing's called, but I really like it, and it's just a nice little subtle peachy glow. So anywho, I'm Let me get back to my face. Now, typically when I highlight, I don't highlight down my nose a lot because I find that for me personally, it kind of makes me look oily. I was doing it like in the middle of my forehead, down my nose, and a little bit on my chin. But it really does make me look oily. So if you have that issue too, I suggest staying away from that area because especially if you're already naturally oily there, if you're already naturally oily in your T-zone, I wouldn't suggest highlighting it because your natural oils will kind of highlight it on their own. And if you highlight with a highlighter as well as, you know, especially a shimmery highlighter, if you highlight with a shimmery highlighter like I do and then you get oily, it's going to make it look like your makeup is just going to slide off your face, based on my personal experience anyway. So what I'm going to do is I like to take Mineral Maven's Pearl Frosting, or you know, any of the other highlighters that I showed you, and I like to go around the outside of my eye in that shape right there. And it's just kind of like a I don't know what kind of shape it is. It's not a U. It's not really, I guess it would be like a half circle. I don't know. But I like to do it around in this area here, and I like it a little heavier under my eye because it really attracts the light there. So then what I do is I just kind of buff it out by tapping it into this area. Because I don't want to blend it out too much, then it just looks like a shimmer. You don't have like that nice striking highlight. So I don't blend it out too much. I just like to kind of buff it in a little. And then, here you go, you have a highlighted cheekbone. The other place that I really like to highlight is my Cupid's bow, and to do that I just put some on my finger, and this is also Mineral Maven's Pearl Frosting. And I highlight this little part heaviest on my Cupid's bow right here, and then I blend it upwards. You can also highlight the center of your lips. I'm not going to do mine right now, but all you do is just like take a little bit of the a lighter color. Like if you're wearing hot pink lip gloss, you could take something like Mineral Maven's Winter Rose, which is pink, and you could just tap it like right on the center of your lips, and it'll make your lips look a little more pouty. So it'll give them like a little bit more of a full look, and it'll draw the attention to the center of your lip, which is what gives you kind of like that fullness. Outlining helps with all that too. Like if you use lip liner, that helps make your lips look a little bit more full. So anyways, I hope this helped. I'm no expert, so I just know I do what I do and it works for me. And people ask about how I do things, so voila! So I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Bye!